Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a new first-person shooter that has sort of burst its way onto the scene a little bit in the PC world as of right now, but it is going to be coming out for PS4, Xbox One in the future. But right now, it is in early access on PC. It recently just went into full early access for everyone on Steam. Just the other day on Thursday, I believe. So the game we are talking about is Days of War. So Days of War is, it's basically going to be a first-person online World War II shooter. So in being the fact that, how do I explain this the best way I can do? World War II games were big about 10 years ago, and the graphic capability of consoles and everything back 10, 15 years ago when World War II games were really, really big was nowhere near as good as it is today. So being the fact that we're going to basically be getting a World War II shooter set, obviously in World War II, but we're going to have all the technology that we have, nowadays. It's 2017, and the graphics on this game look absolutely breathtaking. Obviously, it's not to the status of like Battlefield 1 with the Frostbite engine, but this game has came a long way. It actually had a Kickstarter to help raise money for development, and they did succeed with their goals. And this game is, like I said, it's in early access right now on Steam. And basically what you can expect from early access, and it's basically, it currently is going to have 32-player multiplayer combat with over 20 unique weapons and 4 battle-tested maps. They are official servers, and they're also supporting dedicated servers from now all the way through the full launch of the game. It will have dedicated servers. But it's a World War II shooter. It's basically focused more on skill, core gameplay, not all the stuff that we know nowadays with, Call of Duty kill streaks and all that other stuff like that. But it's a kind of a bare bones first person shooter, but set in World War II with great cinematic, maps. Back from World War II, you might even recognize some of the towns and some of the maps that you battle on from being in some of the World War II movies that we've, come to know and love over the years. But the big thing that this game is going to have that's going to separate itself from a lot of other games is it is going to have 100-player battles in multiplayer. So you're going to have 50 people on one side, 50 people on the other. I know in like the PC versions of Battlefield, I think you have like 64 on 64 or 32 on 32, something like that. But yeah, this game is going to have 100 people in a multiplayer lobby playing on some of these maps, which is going to be absolutely epic. They've been working really hard to optimize the servers and everything for the early access, and the servers are very, very stable. Being at the fact that it is early access, you're going to have some bugs, you're going to have some balancing issues, you're going to have some glitches and stuff like that. If you guys have ever played any games in early access, you're going to know that that is expected, being that it's an early access. But with the help of everybody that plays the game, it will get out of early access quicker, get to beta, alpha, beta, and then eventually to the full release. The more people play it, the better off the game will be in the long run, because they'll be able to get to where they need to get to quicker. But yeah, this game, as you guys can see in some of the video on screen here, it looks amazing. The guns have realistic recoil. They sound really well. Just, throwing it back to the old World War II days. I am a very big time into World War II. I loved history class in high school when it came to World War II and stuff like that. Played all of the old Medal of Honor games. Call of Duty World at War was set around that time period and stuff like that. I had a great time playing all those games, and then all of a sudden nobody wanted to make those games anymore because honestly, I still truly believe to this day that Call of Duty 4 changed the tide of first-person shooter genre. Once Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare came out, everybody wanted to go modern or futuristic. But since then, we haven't had any World War II games since World at War, really, at least on the Call of Duty side. We did have a couple other games that weren't quite well known. But yeah, this game is in early access right now. If you guys want to check it out, go over to Steam and search for Days of War. I guarantee you guys will not regret it. The servers are in great shape right now. And overall, it's a really good game. But that's pretty much all for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it and you guys learned something and you guys are actually going to go check this game out, make sure to drop a like on the video. It really helps me out, and it only takes a second. Also, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe for some more awesome first-person shooter content in the upcoming weeks with all sorts of different games. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.